Hey everyone, it's Kenzie Fitzpatrick with Widener. I'm here to talk to you about pistol shooting stances. There are many pistol shooting stances used in the shooting world. Finding one that is comfortable to you takes time, but is the most important part about building a foundation for your shooting ability. Building a foundation each time you shoot is key to properly aiming a pistol. Remember, just like there is no one gun that fits everyone, there is no one shooting stance that fits everyone either. Find what works for you and repeat it every time. The key is consistency. Each stance serves a different purpose, from competitive shooting and defensive situations to bullseye or one-handed shooting. The three most popular pistol shooting stances, if you're shooting at the range or competing in a match, are Iscocles, Weaver, and Chapman. Each of these stances create a strong base with an aggressive bend in the knees towards the target. Let's talk about the Iscocles stance. This is the most common of the pistol shooting stances, and it's named because the shooter's arms and chest create an isosceles triangle towards the target. It is easy to get into this position. It allows for more cross-eye dominant shooters to see their sights and is applicable for many shooting scenarios. The foundation of this stance stems from the feet in a position shoulder-width apart, squared directly towards the intended target. Bend your knees and move the weight of your body toward your toes. You should extend both arms out, creating the sides of the triangle pointed directly at the target. The key to this stance is stability. The recoil management of the gun is controlled, but if your feet are not firmly planted or the weight shifts to your heels, you could lose balance and fall backward. Let's talk about the Weaver stance. This is named after Jack Weaver, the Los Angeles County Sheriff who developed it. Think of this stance like the stance a boxer has in the ring. Push your non-dominant leg out in front of your dominant leg at least 8 to 10 inches. This creates a wide, aggressive stance. Your entire body is leaning forward toward the intended target. You should point the toes of your non-dominant foot directly at the target while pointing your dominant foot toes outward at a 45-degree angle. Your strong arm will have a slight bend in the elbow, and your strong hand pushes the gun forward. Your support arm will be at a 45-degree angle with your support hand pulling back on the gun. With your non-dominant leg forward, that same shoulder is leaning forward into the stance while your dominant shoulder is pulled backward. The ability to manage recoil should increase with the push-pull method being used. Finally, let's talk about the Chapman stance. Competitive shooter Ray Chapman developed the Chapman stance as a modification of the Weaver stance. Instead of slightly bending your dominant arm, it's completely straight out. It's the shooter's preference, but you can form a cheek weld on the dominant arm. This stance was designed to improve the cross-eye dominant shooter's ability to aim, as well as deliver improved recoil management with the straight arm. In some defensive situations, if you're carrying anything in one arm, you might use a one-handed grip and stance to defend yourself. So let's talk a little bit about defensive shooting stances. PowerPoint is used to take a shot with either your weak hand or strong hand only. The goal with this stance was to create a stable shooting platform and still be able to deliver accurate shots at close range. As with the Weaver stance, think of this stance as driving a boxer punch. The gun side foot is forward towards the intended target with the same side shoulder pushing towards the gun. Your non-shooting hand is tucked up into your chest with your hand balled up into a fist, as if you're also ready to defend. Keeping your non-shooting arm bent and close to your body is essential. This will help keep your shoulder back and allow for a more stable one-handed shot. The second is strong hand retention. For close quarters combat, you might choose the strong hand retention stance. You'll always tuck the non-shooting hand into your shoulder, keep your fist closed in case of needing to throw a defensive punch. You're most likely to use this stance in a situation where you want to keep a threat from grabbing the gun from out of your hands and you just need to quickly get shots off. Your gun arm elbow is bent and tucked way back so your shooting hand is holding the gun with the muzzle not far past that of the stomach. Depending on the situation, your feet will not be in a specific position, especially if you're being attacked. Try to be as stable as possible so as to not lose your balance when it matters most. Remember, keep those feet forward, the weight forward, and have an aggressive stance. When it comes to pistol shooting stances, one size does not fit all. You need to go with an option that is right for you. Be sure to try out each pistol shooting stance to find the option that works for you. Practice and train with your pistol stances. You may find that more than one stance works for you. It's also likely that different stances work well in a variety of different training situations. You're only as good as your weakest shot, so always practice your weaknesses on top of your strengths. To practice, you'll need ammo. Be sure to pick up the best deals on ammo at Widener's. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on social media for more tips, training techniques, gear reviews, and gun reviews.